Let's get into the box office for Guardians of the Galaxy. Alan, will you pull up the current box office for Guardians of the Galaxy?
Okay.
So can you find that, Alan?
Yeah, I'm trying to find that.
Okay. See if you can find
that was something you'd be
Alan, can you find it?
Yeah.
Alan, looking for the box office for Guardians.
Yeah. No, I'm
Did you find it yet? Could you share screen?
Yeah, I can. Here we go.
Alan, quickly, 10 seconds. Alan. I know you can find it, Alan. I know it. I believe in you. Alan, please pull it up. Did you find it?
Yes, I did.
Oh, wait, you did find it. All right, well, then why am I still playing this? Okay, good job. I appreciate that. Everybody loves Alan.
Hi, Dad, I miss you.
There you go.
Aw.
Let's take a look at the box office. Last weekend, people are saying that Guardians of the Galaxy 3 underperformed. I think it performed exactly as predicted. It was predicted somewhere around 110. It ended up being 118 million for opening weekend. It currently stands at, this is worldwide gross of 365 million. That's 145 million domestic, 220 million worldwide, 365. Will this movie, how will this movie do in its second weekend? What's the second weekend drop going to be? We'll talk about it next week, but which is probably why we need a Monday show. We need, we could do a show called Monday Movie Talk, Monday Movie Mayhem. I don't know. We'll figure it out. MMM. But I think this will do slightly better than Ant-Man 3. There's something against it though. It's one, the running time. Ant-Man 3 was like 2 hours and 5 minutes. This is 2 hours and 30 minutes. That is a turnoff. Second turnoff. This isn't a movie for children. It's not for children. We didn't even talk about the ending. Yeah. There's some pretty horrific things in the ending. A couple of things. One, and we are talking spoilers here. So if you have not seen it, I'm going to give you 3, 2, F 1. You! I don't know why I said that. But we're going to be talking spoilers here. So if you want to leave or you actually don't care, I think a lot of people, what's weird about spoilers, you bring it up these days. People are like, yeah, I don't care. Go ahead and spoil it for me. I don't care. But there's a horrific scene at the end with the High Evolutionary whose face gets physically ripped off. And he has a sort of half skull meat face. And he's talking. Children are not going to respond positively. Additionally, the animal experimentation will also be shocking because animals die in this movie. I mean, it's one thing. You can kill 1 million sentries in a film, right? Or white men. You can just like mow down a bunch of white men. Nobody complains. You kill one dog in a movie and people get upset. But there are more than a few animals are, meet their demise in the film. And oh wait, what happened?
Oh, I'm having a
computer issue. That's okay. We got the salient data. You know what? Whenever I see people try to predict the box office, you can kind of tell if you've seen the movie. I think this is going to be a mixed bag. I'm not sure, because on the positive side, Guardians 3 is a better film than Ant-Man 3. It's a better film. It's also a longer film. That's something against it, 230, which means with trailers, you're looking at a 3-hour experience. Okay. The second thing is not for children. You could take kids to see Ant-Man 3. Kids. And when I say kids, whenever I refer to kids, I'm talking about single digit age. That's under 10 years old, right? Under 10 years old seeing this movie. I mean, this is definitely Guardians 3 is. It's a hard PG-13, if that makes sense, with some scenes that are, horrific. I mean, I was shocked by some of the scenes in Guardians 3, that involving the animal experimentation. It's hard to watch that. Hard to watch some of that. But I think it's going to be a drop but it's going to be about a 60% drop. 70% would be a disaster. Anything under 60% is going to be considered a win. Alan, do you have a prediction for the second weekend box office for Guardians 3?
Yeah. Let me also add to your list.
Please.
Marvel fatigue. I think people are tired of Marvel, and unfortunately, Guardians of the Galaxy is suffering from that. Is suffering from that mojo that Marvel keeps putting out. But in terms of what my prediction, I think it will do well. I think we're going to hit that 60% drop off. And so I don't think it'll go beyond that. Again, I'm not an expert. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I think there's enough good in the film and enough good quality in the film to make people want to go back. But it's certainly going to outperform all the other Marvel movies, and it'll definitely be the best performing Marvel movie for a very long time.
Well, yes, I have no idea. Like going forward, what do we have? Secret Wars on
the Marvels
and the Marvels in November. The Marvels, which is coming out is it before or after Dune Part 2?
I think it's coming out the week after Dune, which is horrible. A horrible spot to be in. Yeah. And in terms of what's coming next, it will be Captain America: New World Order, and it will be the third one of Thunderbolts.
Right. Yeah.
Assuming they're not being halted by the strike.
Yeah. I think you're going to see that the next phases of Marvel, including, we haven't even talked about the Jonathan Majors situation. Many are saying the actor who played the High Evolutionary should just replace Kang. I thought he was very good. It's unfortunate he has such a difficult to pronounce name. Not something as simple as Jonathan Majors. That sounds like Jonathan Majors sounds like a superhero name.
Yeah.
Like Lee Majors, Jonathan Majors. But the actor who plays the High Evolutionary, what's his name again, Alan?
Oh, I have to look that one up. We're gonna you can play the music. I can just do it to find the name.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's a good. He was very good. I think he was the best villain that we've seen since Thanos.
Yeah. Well, as long as he doesn't do any military commercials, I'm pretty sure they'll keep him. They'll hide all his secrets.